Okay, starting the spindle now for the bow drill. So I'm giving it a bash with this type of wood. I don't know if it's going to work, just trying. I'm using my parang as a shaver like this, much easier. I've got a sore arm for some reason, it's painful to push on the knives and stuff. Bit of a pain in the bum because I love doing this, so I have to try and work out different techniques and not hurting myself. And I'm using my parang at the moment because my woman is still collecting me tinder, but she's using my Mora knife to do it. So I'm just using my parang for now, but it does the job. As you can see, I keep it sharp, like a sharpener sharpening a pencil. Just don't put your finger there. As you can see, my chopping board's working very nicely. I think sweating on this wood's not going to help it much. As you can see, the pencil sharpening technique is working. It's getting thinner. And I just want to try and make it straight as well, that it's in right order for the spindle. And I thought while I'm doing this, I might as well show you a quick form of fire starting I always use. I always keep this very light, thin birch with me. Very, very light stuff, extremely flammable. Normally takes pretty quickly. Sometimes it takes a little bit of extra work, but other times very quick. So you just use a bit of fire steel, or very quick with a lighter. Check, and that stuff burns. Look at that. And that was quick and easy. That's how I normally start my fire. Just a bit of this birch, and then voila, on your kindle, on your tinder, and there's it. Fire's going. I always carry this with me. But I don't normally use this, I just use a lighter. Why? I'm a smoker, so I always got a lighter with me. So there we go. And I always carry one of these. That's it. It's a quick, easy fire starting technique. Works very easily for anybody. Oh, where was I? Where's the spindle gone? Hello. Hello, spindle. Oh yeah, hiding away. I've got another small knife. Let me try my bulldog. It works nicely. I'll get it now. comes in a nice little sheath. Always one with a rocky mountain, that's all. I showed you, I've showed before. Mean looking little bugger, sharp as hell. But I've never really used it for carving. Oh yeah, there you go, that's sharp. Just sharpening the point a bit for the base of the spindle part. I mean, not the base, the top part of the spindle. I already made the base, using that as a base. The pressure I meant, stabilizer. We'll see. And I'm still working on the board. I'm thinking of trying this, but on the natural V, just to give it a bash. But I can only try it out. We'll see if it works. We'll see that later on. And I'll show you the cramp ball technique in a moment, or as soon as the woman comes back with the stuff, or the kindling. The cramp ball you have to use, well, you don't have to, but you can use fire steel to light it. Or just put a spark to it, and then you blow it, it starts illuminating even more, and then you just put it into a bird's nest, and then it should do the job pretty okay. As you see, I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush for fire or anything. I've got a beautiful fire right in front of me. I'm only merely doing this just for the loveliness of it. Bushcrafting, survival. I don't even know if this wood is going to work, or the base is going to work. It's all new to me, so we'll see. Alrighty. But now I'm just making the bomb part now. I see, I've been watching a lot of people use it wide on the base, so give it a wide base. See if I can form a decent ash. But that base on this has got a very thick core, as you can see, and that is pretty soft. As you can see, I can indent it with my finger. So we'll see what happens on that. Maybe I'll use the opposite side. Practice, just have to try it. I don't want to make it too long and bore you guys to pieces, so I'm just doing the odd little things and then stopping and carrying on again. I'll try and splice all these videos together into one, but I don't think that'll happen. I think you're going to have a couple of shorties. Each one's going to be 5, 7, 10 minutes each. Alright. And this is mainly for the Bushcraft forum chappies, because there was a suggestion on the forum for chatting, for us guys to show each other different fire starting techniques. And I thought, let me take up the challenge and see if I can accomplish a few of them. And I'm sure I can. Well, interesting, nice way to waste a bit of time. As you can see, spindle's coming on nicely. I think I'm going to put a semi little ridge inside here so the guideline can hold it a bit better, and I'm sure it'll work pretty well nicely once it's done. And I always like to try and make things look very nice. It's my artistic side. You'll see me, I'll start publishing a bit of my artwork on YouTube as well soon. They won't be Wacko Gecko camping, they'll be Wacko Gecko art. I do love my art, oh yeah. But in good time you will all see that. I will put few one. Hey, this knife has got such a lovely feel on it. Lovely wooden handle. And it's sharp, eh? Buck knife. Nice short sharp blade. Lovely. See, that's a blade with attitude. Yep. And because I'm having such a nice camping time over here, yeah, that's better. I've even made 2 or bow saws just to see if they work, to give it a good price. And both of them have got a natural bend, and they've got a lot of springless wood, and they're tough, so it should handle quite a lot of pressure. And see, this one has got a natural shape to it, which is quite nice. And then this one as well, beautiful, should do the job perfectly. Okay, there you go. I'm gonna have to let that dry out because my hands are sweating. It won't help if you got a wet tip to make fire. No friction. Friction needs dry heat. Dry, a lot of air, then heat. And I think this is I'm going to use as my base for an attempted hand drill. Okay. Now this hand drill wood I've got is very, very spongy, so I've got no idea if it's going to work, but I will give it a bash. Otherwise I have to try something else. Okay. But that'll be a bit later. Still got a few other things to do. Alright. Catch you guys again later on. There's a little buck knife. As you see, it works wonders. Cheers for now. Get you again in a while. Oh, let me zoom on the knife. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful little knife. And my cutting table. Excellent. Alright. Cheers, fellow bushcrafters for now. Ciao.